Josh Feuerstein here, so I couldn't even get to the first 10 minutes of the most disgraceful, distasteful show on television today, and that is Black Jesus. Let me tell you why. My problem wasn't so much that he was portrayed as a black man. No, it was the fact that it was the most stereotypical racist character that's ever been written into a sitcom ever, period. Why? Because Black Jesus has to be hanging out with the homies, sipping and tipping on 40s and smoking blunts. You see, that's my problem. Why is it that we have to portray and characterize Black Jesus as that? In fact, no matter whatever ethnicity or creed or race you are, you should be offended by this. My next problem is that there's a big difference between Black Jesus and real Jesus. Let me tell you why. It is that Black Jesus likes to hang out with the homies, laying it down, playing it down, like S to the end of the double O P D O double G. He's smoking on blunts. He's partaking in people's sin instead of delivering them from it. You see, real Jesus realizes that if people are addicted to drugs and alcohol and pornography and all of this mess, it's because there's something that's missing inside of their heart. That's the difference between Black Jesus and real Jesus. Is real Jesus came to deliver people from their sins instead of participate in their sins. I want you to know, if you're watching this today, that if you're caught up in any of that mess, the real Jesus can set you free. I know that he's set my life free. He's taken all of the things that held me captive, all of the depression, all of the suicidal thoughts, all of the things that held me bound for years, and he snapped those. I want to testify today to the power of a real Jesus. So don't get your mind all messed up on Black Jesus. In fact, I say this: it's time that we crucify Black Jesus and see if he has the power to be resurrected. I'm telling you, he doesn't, because there's only one that has that power, and his name is above every name, and it isn't Black Jesus, it is Jesus the Christ, the Messiah. And I want you to know today, he's the only one that has power, and if he could be resurrected, he can resurrect your life as well. All you have to do is to begin to call on his name. He's as close as the mention of his name. And I challenge you today that if you've never called on his name before, all it starts is with a prayer. It's not a bunch of these, thous, does, and old English. No, it's just a simple conversation with a God. And I guarantee you today that if you start that conversation, he's waiting right there to respond and open his arms to you. But Christians, I say it's time that we not only get mad at hell, but we get mad as hell. I say it's time that we lift our voice. People are like, oh my God, Josh, why are you so offended? I'll tell you why I'm offended. If it would have been any other religious God or character or anybody else, oh, there would have already been protest about this. But if it's Jesus, we're just supposed to laugh it off and turn the other cheek. Well, I say it's time that we get loud. I say that it's time that we begin to protest, to write in. Oh, I know people have already said, oh my God, but it's an adult cartoon. It's not even meant for kids. It's on at 10 p.m. at night. Well, first of all, I've never even heard of an adult cartoon. If you're an adult and still watching cartoons, you're probably smoking pot and you need the real Jesus anyways. It's maybe time for you to get out of your mom's basement and go find a job. Why, there's no such things as adult cartoons. Watch things that adults watch, like the news or, I don't know, The Blacklist or some other show that adults would watch. Adult Swim, that's a joke. In fact, I would encourage you today to start by simply raising awareness, by being a voice. How can you do that? Simply click share on the side or the bottom of this video. The last video we did already has over 50,000 shares, and I've already heard that people are, well, they're starting to wake up and pay attention. So I'm asking you, take a moment, click share on the side or the bottom of this video. If you're offended, whether the way that they portray stereotypical racist Black Jesus, or whether it's that you're offended that you're a Christian and that they're making fun of your God, your Lord, your Savior, I say it's time that you finally act out. So if you love Jesus, click share on the side or the bottom of this video, like and comment below. This always helps when we create conversation about this. If you're not my friend already on Facebook, click my name at the top of the video. And if you're still watching adult cartoons, stop smoking pot and go get a job. God bless. Have a great day.